A single mistake. A child in the car. And a decision that could change everything. Before the judge speaks, before the sentence is read, watch how this courtroom moment unfolds, and why it left everyone silent.
And we now call 25 CR 210, the state of Texas versus Maria Natalia Suna Mejia.
Yes.
Am I pronouncing that?
Correct.
Is that you?
Yes, it's it.
Usted?
Yes,
She speaks Spanish?
she does.
Okay.
Yes.
Not English?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a citizen of the United States?
No, I think we've discussed all that.
What are we doing about
It's-
getting that done? Is she intending to be a citizen? Or
She has a 12-year-old son who was born here, so I don't know that she's got that process started. I think there's a process she may be able to.
He's a citizen.
He's a citizen, yes.
and what was the? Okay, 2011 was the date of birth of the child.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 13 years of age, I guess, or so,
Yes, sir. It's 9-4.
and 12, about to be 13. Well, there was a mess on this. What did probable cause? The defendant struck 3 vehicles and crashed into a nearby business. What was it?
I think it was a fence of a business.
What is it? Crashing into the guardrail at a nearby business. Where does this happen? On court in Detroit.
It was a store. She hit a trash can. It's one of the big trash cans.
But made a mess with it. Yeah, he hit 3 other vehicles, right?
That's correct.
And how did all that work out financially for the people who were victimized? Did she have insurance property?
The her insurance paid all that stuff.
You can't be inexpensive now.
Angel, I'm sure it's not.
You have insurance now.
She's not driving. She hasn't driven since the incident.
Who drives?
He has a driver this morning.
Who is that? Relation?
A friend. Actually, she said she's the one who bonded her out of jail too. So good friend.
All right. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of this indictment and arraignment? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the defendant does not speak fluent English.
That's correct, Your Honor.
So Mr. Rojas, who is fluent in English and Spanish, is her attorney, and I find is a good man, is going to translate from Spanish to English so we can all understand, and then English to Spanish so that his client, the defendant, Ms. Mejia, can understand. Is that good for everybody?
It is
Yes,
correct,
sir.
Your Honor.
All right. In summary, this indictment alleges that on or about May 24th, 2024, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the state jail felony of operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated with a child passenger who was under the age of 15 years. Do you understand what you were charged with?
Yes.
This is a state jail felony, which means if convicted, you face confinement in a state jail for a term of not less than 180 days or more than 2 years. In addition, you may be assessed a fine not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand?
See, yes. Every time.
Perfecto.
Thank you.
An agreement has been reached where you would be pleading guilty, sentenced to 2 years in the state jail. That confinement of 2 years in the state jail would be suspended and you would be placed on regular probation for 5 years. You must pay a fine of $500. There will be terms and conditions of probation, which are normal and customary for this type of offense. And it's to ensure that you and others operate motor vehicles safely. Do you understand the agreement?
Yes,
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
yes,
How do you plead to this indictment? Guilty or not guilty?
guilty.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily? That is on your own free will and because you are guilty.
Yes.
I show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign that document?
Yes.
Understand it? Discuss it with your attorney? Are the contents all true and correct?
Yes.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into evidence.
Objection.
Without objection, it is admitted. Among other things, this states that you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. You are doing this freely and voluntarily. You know what you've been charged with. The indictment's been read to you, or you've read it. You are guilty of the crime charged and any lesser included offenses. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. You are totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true. It states so help you God.
Yes.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into evidence and without objection,
No objection.
it is admitted. I'm going to follow this agreement. And again, you are pleading guilty to this state jail felony. And do you understand what you are doing? And is this what you wish to do?
Yes.
I'm going to find you are entering your guilty plea voluntarily. You are mentally competent to do so. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of this state jail felony of operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated with a child passenger. I am following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the state jail for 2 years. That is suspended. You were placed on regular probation for 5 years. You must pay a fine of $500. There will be terms and conditions of probation that the probation officer is going to go over with you that are normal and customary for this type of offense. Make sure you follow these conditions of probation. If you fail, your probation could be revoked and you could be sentenced up to 2 years in the state jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
Among other conditions of probation, you must have an auto ignition interlock system installed in your vehicle, and you will be required to pass that test before the auto ignites. And that is important to ensure that you are responsible in your driving. And you will complete a Texas DWI repeat offender program, which helps you understand and appreciate the importance of operating a motor vehicle responsibly. And other terms and conditions of probation. I'm giving these to the probation officer. Please see her. She will review those conditions with you. You will sign the documents and you will begin probation. Make sure you follow them. You understand what has happened today?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Hasta luego.
A single mistake. A child in the car. And a decision that could change everything. Before the judge speaks, before the sentence is read, watch how this courtroom moment unfolds, and why it left everyone silent.